for that, I guess, not bad. Although I'm not sure the plot really came together in a way that made sense, but there was enough going on that I wasn't really concerned with how well it all formed a coherent narrative. But when we start out immediately with like these little fetus aliens running around speaking an alien language, which is translated in subtitles into an alien subtitled script, running around with their laser guns, and then they jettison out some little pod full of slugs, I guess, which strikes Earth in the 1950s. And of course, being in the 1950s, teenagers are making out in a convertible on like Lover's Lead or something like that when the meteorite is seen and the slugs inhabit some guy's mind and turn him into an axe killer. Even though there was something on the radio about somebody already being an axe killer and escaped, I guess we need the slugs to really get us there. And then the slugs come around again when our two protagonists, these guys in this painfully 80s setting, and this wasn't a period piece, this was made in the 80s, but it was so 80s it almost seemed like it was a parody of 80s. But they tried joining a fraternity for what reason I don't know, and then they had to go do a prank or something that had something to do with them ending up going to the morgue. And at the morgue they thaw out a guy from cryogenic stasis, and he has the slugs in his brain, and he ends up being the zombie that runs amok, and zombie slaughter ensues from there, and they have to get a flamethrower to kill the slugs after blasting open the heads of these zombies. It keeps pretty well paced and some nonstop action, and it's really cheesy and over the top. And there's a frat boy called the Bradster. Can't go wrong there. And I guess the famous line is when the cop is helping them batten down the hatches at the sorority house, and he looks out the window and says, "Well, good news is your dates are here." And of course somebody says, "Well, what's the bad news?" And he said, "They're dead." And then they have to go on their zombie killing spree from there. But really fun opening movie, I thought.